It's the best sled dog. But the owner gave it away. The stranger returned the puppy next day. The kid's just too naughty to handle. Saipu's owner is frustrated again, locked it angrily, surrounded the kennel with rocks. Can't escape now. When Saip trains with sled dogs, the dog got anxious, eager to follow, blocked by a fence. Then it started digging furiously. The dog copied but failed first. It started digging, others gave up. It's still going after 7 holes. It climbed out. He finds Saip after jailbreak, natural leader, always inspiring other dogs. He quickly messed up the sled team. Suddenly, a herd of deer caught his eye. He rushed over without thinking twice. All the dogs chased. No matter what Saipu orders, the dog runs ahead, too short. I tripped and fell into the river, quickly ordered to stop. The dogs quickly turned with a twist. They ended up in the river. This really pissed Saip off. He locked the dog in the room. The little guy calmed down after panicking. He started looking around. He can slip out through the vent. So he quickly planned to hide in the closet. Then climb up shelf by shelf. Climbed up to the roof. Finally headbutted the vent. This cute little head popped out and amused Saip's wife. Good afternoon. He swiftly jumped down and kept running to find Sepp. Cyprus finally got tough on disobedience. He sent it far despite objections. The new owner locked the dog. This house looks nicer, but the dog just wants to go home. Suddenly, he went quiet and stepped back. He sprinted for miles. Nobody knows how he navigates. Saipu heard a familiar sound. The dog barked. He looked up. It was. Saipu can't believe he finds himself. The dog's paw got cut. Saipu finally decided to take it home. Saipu wants the dog to rest, but he jumped straight to the front. You're not leader material. Cyprus took it last. The dog next to him looked annoyed. He instantly became a simp, leaving her speechless. Surprised, Sepp found the dog a sled dog. This dog's speed and stamina clearly beat bronze. Moved it forward 1 row, but the little guy still outruns the bronze dog. By the time they got home, the dog led. Saipu's wife laughed happily. The dog showed its strength, even if doubted, but ultimately proved their worth. Sepp named the dog Togo after this. A year later, Togo became Saip's best ally. They went to the Alaska sled dog race. Won the championship. Togo became the best sled dog. But Sepp's clueless. My decision almost cost Togo's life. Diphtheria outbreak in town. Dozens of kids caught this deadly disease. 5 kids died in no time. The serum is 400 miles away. A massive blizzard is coming soon. Planes can't reach. Sepp steps up. It's a race against death. Togo is now 12. Sepp's wife advised against taking Togo. He's too old, but Saipu knows without Togo, I really can't manage my time. The next morning, Saipu said goodbye to his wife. Saipu might never return again. Honey, look at me, she said.
Bring him back to me, okay? And you come back to me. Goodbye.
That's it. Saipu and Dogo set off with hope. The whole town saw them off. Their eyes showed worry and awe. Hope this hero leaves town. Togo led the team across snowy plains. The blizzard engulfed the snowy mountain ahead. Togo faces snow without fear. A dog led the team bravely inside. Finally reached the mountaintop. Then came a long downhill with a blizzard. The snow blinded Saipu completely. They rushed down. Togo sensed something off. He braked hard before the cliff. Cyprus laughed at the warning. Tried using ice to stop the sled. There's no way to jump off. Tried using an ice axe, but inertia won. Saipu was quickly taken down the slope. They were about to fall. At that critical moment, Saipu finally stopped, a step to the abyss. Saipu shouted, Togo, turn around now. All dogs froze in fear. Togo cautiously stepped back, ground slippery. It stayed put, turned around quickly, and changed direction. Togo kept trying to climb up. Its paws bled, yet it persisted. Finally, after Togo's efforts, he climbed with dogs. Togo faced exhausted Saip, licked the ice off his face. Saipu felt so sorry for Dogo's paw. After escaping, Saipu crossed Bering Sea ice. This saves half the time. Locals call this ice sound. You can hear ice cracking everywhere. The sled shattered the fragile ice instantly. Waves keep crashing, scaring the dogs. There's no turning back now. Saipu keeps naming every dog. Cheer them on. It's minus 60 degrees, with winds over 100 kilometers. One way out. That's the way. The mayor sent Sepp's feet. Their feet reached every home via newspapers. It shocked everyone across America. They're not worried about retrieving serum. Worried if they'll return alive, Mayor eases Saipu's burden, sent 20 sled teams to help deliver the serum. They never expected he dared cross the Bering. He's way faster than everyone expected. Missing the relay wastes precious time. Saipu and his sled team face danger. Saipu has been running non-stop in the snow. He's so tired, he's about to collapse. Just done. Togo leads the team forward, while the team rested. Sepp just missed them. Relay runner looks back, chased after, shouting loudly.
Sir! Sir! I have it here!
Hey! The snow silenced everything. Luckily, Saipu quickly turned back. They delivered serum to base. Finally rested. Early next morning, Saipu moves on without wasting time. He decided to cross the Bering ice again. This journey will be riskier. Cyprus pondered, then commanded. They began a tough journey. Keep running recklessly. The sea below is fierce. Be careful. The whole team fell in. The ice is shattered by waves. Huge waves lifted the buoy. Dogs can barely stand on slippery ice. Togo rushed forward without fear. Saipu looked back. The roots collapsed. Waves crashed in. Oh no! They're almost at shore. The ice floe is 10 meters away. How do 10 dogs cross with a nail? Tie the sled to Togo securely, then throw it across hard. Now I have to move the ice alone. Togo's giving it all, adjusting pace. If twice doesn't work, try 3 times. All the dogs bark to cheer it on. The ice is drifting closer. Act now. Seize the moment. Untie the rope now. All the dogs rushed over. Togo's a hero. At the next stop, an Indian woman pets Togo. She cried silently. Togo's dying. The next day, Sepp let Togo rest, tried him on the sled repeatedly. Togo still leads the pack. He has to fulfill his duties. Tie the rope again. When nearing the last 20 miles, Saipu is exhausted. The snow blinded him like sharp knives. He told Togo, "It's all on you now." Saipu can't handle the cold, passed out on sled. His life and dogs. Over 50 kids' lives are in Togo's hands. Togo led the team through the blizzard. It was dark when Saipu woke up. He had a bad feeling. He anxiously called out to Togo.
We can't stop. We must keep going. Do you understand? If we stop, we die. Listen to me. If you stop, you die.
Is this the end now? A light shone behind Saipu. The supply team's here. Turns out, Togo finished his task. They were saved. Kids too. The serum passed between sled teams. Finally arrived in town for a few days. Many people visited Saipu. They sent gifts to thank. Even the mayor came by. Cyprus isn't happy. Togo is barely alive, and Sepp feels guilty. Hope Togo gets better soon. He let the dog sleep on his bed. Togo's much better after his wife's care. Saipu is heading out, giving Togo a break. Leave him home like before. Togo always finds ways. Nothing can stop him. Even with an injury, even limping. Saipu heard a familiar voice. He turned. I thought I saw young Togo. He ran to me, ignoring everything. Saipu finally realized Togo lives for him. This movie Togo is based on a true story. Diphtheria outbreak in Alaska, 1925. There were 20 sled teams in the relay. 19 teams ran 50 kilometers each. One team ran a total of 425 kilometers. Togo's team story was hidden for 86 years. Until 2011, Togo was named the bravest animal ever. Born weak, but strong-willed, break free, create your destiny. His owner disliked him. Loyalty drives him back to his owner.
And if you're lucky enough to have known a great one, they never really leave. They stay with you as long as you
Follow your heart and give generously to others.
think they're all.